Is way long, but into the hands of Beckman off the carom.
Yeah, Gam with a nice tip out there.
Beckman, the long three, swirls it in. And the fourth best long-range shooter is showing off his artistry this afternoon, and it's a timeout for head coach Brooks Miller. Every time Trine looks to speed forward momentum, hope is answered. Langston gonna try to do it. Ring it up!
Another one for Johnson. There's the reason he wears the number 3. That was a great screen by Preston Granger to get Jason Beckman open. That's a shot you expect him to hit, but not this time.
Bullet pass into Pete Smith. Gets the screen. Maurice fighting for position, sets it. Smith stops, hands to Langston.
Yeah, he wanted
inside.
Hunter.
There's Maurice. In on Granger. Left hand, floats it in.
Hunter got his points, but they want him on the pick and roll, but Pete Smith couldn't quite find him.
A furious pace to this basketball game as we play extra. Trine could really use some of Pete Smith's Kalamazoo magic here in Angola. Damon, dribble drive, penetrating, backs it up. Smith, chest pass. Copeland ducks inside. Damon on the right low block. Inside to Maurice, uses the glass, in it goes.
No hesitation from Hunter.
Around and down. Right side. Towns lets it go. Pure.
He's got a smooth looking shot, doesn't he?
Towns, there's a reason. The second best shooting percentage on the team. Bullet pass inside. Nick Damon stops at the baseline. Pete Smith resets. Under 16 to go in the game. Copeland puts the ball on the deck, loose, scooped up by Teddy Ray. Ray ahead to Beckman, feeds back Ray. The right-handed layup is a scoop and score. Quickly ahead, Miles below the basket, falling out of bounds, fouled. Oh, but it'll go over to Hope as a Dutchman crashes into the cheerleaders. And the student section do not like the gesture he made as he got to his feet.
Little extra push there from the 6'6" freshman on Maurice Hunter. That rivalry coming into effect here.
Miles takes a seat. Marcus Winters back in the game. Nick Damon arrests 2. Jason Beckman now standing under his own hoop, and he tosses into Hawkins. Hawkins strolls up the court. Marcus Winters defending. Left side. Teddy Ray slings it in the corner to Beckman. Beckman goes to work. Dribble drive. The right-handed scoop and score. Not even close.
Once
Pete
again,
Smith
Hunter
on the right side. Smith, the crossover dribble. Low feed inside to Maurice. Maurice, the pivot foot. Doubled. Heads to Langston. The three. Waits. Delays. Shoots. No. And Maurice saves it.
Wow.
Inside. Counted and one.
What a play by Hunter. And what a finish by Marcus.
Maurice Hunter averaging 10 a game, but this was about the most important save you'll see, not in a box score.
And we kind of talked about it earlier, see how Hope's adjusted, double teaming Maurice down low, and they did, and he found the open guy Langston on the wing. Didn't quite work out the way we wanted it to, but it's interesting to see that adjustment made by Hope.
Winters at the free throw line, just 25% on the season. Finishes the three-point play. That's just Trine's 7th free throw they've taken this afternoon. Hawkins swings it in the corner. Wide open three. 2 Thunder converge. They get around Hunter. Blocked underneath the rim. Marcus Winters corrals it.
His defense has been phenomenal tonight.
Hunter in the second half picking up where Miles Copeland left off. Left side Hunters. Feeds inside Maurice. Maurice one-on-one. He'll spin it. Right hand. Doesn't roll down. Hope saves it. Hawkins ahead. Finds Towns along the right wing. This crowd getting into this contested basketball game. Beckman scurries inside. Touch pass in the corner. They go inside again. Towns. Walled off. Hands off. 7 on the shot clock. Beckman, top of the perimeter. Will he let it go? Beckman dribbling, has to get a shot off. Spins, shoots, score it. Wow.
Over the double team.
Beckman is a sensational player, the second leading scorer in the league.
Hunter was looking to get his 5th block there, but Beckman had other thoughts.
52-48 Dutchman. Clune into the ball game. Watches Langston cut to the basket. Pete Smith nearly loses the dribble, now picks it up between the rings. Maurice Hunter is grabbed on the way into the paint, and Hope just has no answer at this point. They're fouling him before he even touches the basketball.
Just more physical play down low as we expected.
It was a game that we had predicted might come down to the big men, and so far, Miles Copeland scoring 15. Maurice Hunter behind him with 13 has lived up to its very tall billing. Right side, Jason Clune. Bounces into Smith. The long gun. He got it!
That's a shot Trine just didn't need, but also Pete Smith.
Pete Smith, a gamer today, looking to heat up in the second half. 8 on the game. Stolen by Clune. Smith brings it to his chest. Now he dribbles inside. Gonna take it himself. The right hand. Scoop and score it!
It was a great job by Pete Smith to switch hands in air and get that ball to fall.
Trine's first lead of the second half.
And he got the steal.
Behind the back dribble. Stolen away from Lewis. Players toppling out of the floor. Jump ball, says the official.
Yeah, I think Brooks Miller wants a foul there from Towns as he jumped on Pete Smith when he's on the ground. But a no call there by the officials.
Hope has 2 players in double figures, Trine with 3. Very safe game by both clubs. Trine 8 turnovers, Hope with 5. Inbounds, 15 on the clock for the Dutchman. Left side, Beckman gonna let it go. Short, loose ball, Clune the rebound. Langston motors into the front court, stops, hands to Smith.
Risky pass there from Johnson, splitting the defenders.
High pass, Clune catches. Waits for Miles. Far out of the basket, taking himself at the rim, gets his own rebound, put back down. Copeland is unstoppable today.
Blew by his defender. I think his defender was expecting the pivot and drop and possibly spin, but Miles had other thoughts and went directly straight to the rim.
Miles has shown an impressive array of high post moves, low post moves, whatever you need him to do, he'll just say, I'm going to take it to the rack.
Yeah, he may have missed the initial shot, but he's just trying to pad his stats there, get the rebound and the putback. That puts him now at 17 for the day.
Copeland strikes me, Lance, as the type of player that, yes, every player wants to score, but he knows how important he is to this Trine team.
Yeah, of course, everybody wants to score, get the high points, but we've seen earlier on from him, he's made some great passes. So he's able to affect the game multiple ways. Rebound, great passer, and score the ball.
Miles' stat line from today, 7 of 15. Perfect at the line, 4 boards, throw in an assist for good measure, and a team leading 17 points.
Absolutely. He'll look for trying to get some more open threes here. They only hit 3 on the day so far.
But Pete Smith from deep on the left side, that's been a big one here to start the second half as we near the halfway point.
Yeah, look for that shot to kind of open the floodgates, hopefully, for this Trine offense.
The atmosphere is electric. We hope it's contagious, and we hope you're enjoying this scintillating broadcast. Hope and Trine, the rivalry renewed.
Definitely a great atmosphere today.
Hawkins had a game high last week, 24 against Albion. Today, just 5. Loose at the rim, Granger the putback, foul on Trine as they battled underneath the hoop.
I think Trine was looking for a push on Granger, but instead got the call on themselves.
Granger steps to the line. One of Hope's worst free throw shooters, 66%. But he makes the first. Announcer jinx.
Granger has seen his minutes increase here in the second half. I don't believe he's come out yet.
Coach Greg Mitchell understanding that size is at a premium and he needs him in the basketball game.
I think that links to the frustration from Towns early on.
Granger bends the knees, the second on the way. Count them both. Jeff Gurrell sits down for the Dutchman. Langston rushes into the backcourt, hands to Smith off the catch. Pete Smith.
Little full court press there from Hope. Switching up the defensive
sends
look.
it around the horn. Bullet pass inside. Right there is Miles Copeland continuing that torrid pace.
Great use of his length right there to get the defender off his body.
On the left, Teddy Ray. He had a successful first half for him, 9 points. Left side spinning in the lane. Granger sees the double team coming. Ray kicks it in the corner. They go back to Granger.
Double again.
Right side, burrowing inside right there is Gam. Letting it go, the three, Hawkins connects. And he points to his bench as he buried it along the left wing.
You know, if you're Hope, that's just a shot you want your senior guard to make.
Hawkins knots us up at 57. Pete Smith nearly drags his foot, doesn't, hands to Copeland. Lobs it outside Hunter. They go inside Copeland, now on the left. And referees conferring, where is the basketball?
I think it leaked behind some fans down there on the sideline.
They're still discussing possession.
I think there's some unhappy Trine fans of that ball found their way and made it take some out.
And another delay, this one not quite as long as the shot clock.
Hope's coach looking for an explanation as to why it's Trine's ball.
In any event, the Thunder have possession. Pete Smith, one hand on the dribble, yo-yos it left side, Marcus Winters. He'll carve his way inside, hand back to Smith, and a turnover, and maybe not the best option with the 5'11" junior underneath the basket.
Yeah, I don't think Marcus was expecting that guy to be there when he broke past his defender and made a split-second decision.
10:50 in the basketball game. Strap yourselves in, a good finish on the way. Right side, Teddy Ray. Tosses to Granger. Now top side, Riley Lewis. Back, Granger. Faces up Miles. Bully with a shoulder. Offensive foul.
Yeah, I think Granger's upset with that call, but you lower your shoulder into the defender, the ref's going to call it every time.
To be fair to Granger's grievance, Miles was a little out of position at the half moon, but as you said, putting the shoulder down, that'll be called every time.
I think, definitely the shoulder drop is a dead giveaway for officials.
Pete Smith walks it up the court. Pounds the round ball. Hands it over. Langston. Stolen away. Stepping into that pass is Teddy Ray. Goes to the hoop. No bucket, but the foul.